Business Talk. This is Miss Judith. I am glad that today we have two speakers, and this talk is collaboration between myself, Miss Judith, English coach with Kebun Rizki. And today we will have a guest speaker. He is Ryan from Wholeplate.id. I am glad to welcome the day because this morning I said my gratitude and then I had my exercise. Yesterday, I opened a room in Clubhouse and well, my room is English untuk professional. Yes, we talked about mental health matters. Our mental health matters. And one of them was talking about exercise. Also, I had my friend Roland Ong, who was my speaker yesterday, talking about sleeping. I did record my sleeping pattern, and I shared him this morning. Well, we have already our speakers here. Our today.
Hi,
Hello, Loki.
good morning.
Wow.
I cannot hear
Your
you.
headset.
Hold on.
Sorry?
Hold on.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. All right. But I cannot hear you. I can't hear you.
Sorry for the. Uh,
All
sorry.
right. Now I can.
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
And then the voice is echoing.
I think I cannot use this device. Okay.
Okay. So, yes, I am fine. Well, well, let me put the topic on the comment here so that everyone can see what we're talking about. And a little while, we will have Ryan. By the way, Ryan, you have to update your version. You have to update your version. Please do it right away so that you can join in the conversation. I
Okay.
am inviting you right now, Ryan, and then it says Whole Plate ID will need the latest version of Instagram to join. Also, Ryan Dimitri will need the latest version of Instagram to join. So, Ryan, please update it right away and then let us know when you are. Well, he is updating it. Okay,
Okay.
let's talk.
Let's
Let's talk about
let's talk about
healthy.
this morning.
Yes.
How are
So,
you?
oh, yesterday I had a talk in my club. It is
Mm-hmm.
English untuk professional, and the room I
Okay.
opened it with title or the topic, Your
Mm-hmm.
Mental Health Matters. And I
Okay.
learned that sleeping was important, also exercise. This morning I already recorded my sleeping pattern and
Okay.
and I I sent it to my friend. Also, I did
Mm-hmm.
my exercise.
Mm-hmm.
I took a picture and sent it to my friend as well. So I hold my accountable. I hold myself accountable.
You're
Oh,
looking so fresh today.
oh, thank you
Oh,
so
hi.
much.
Hey.
All
Yeah.
right.
Hi,
Sorry, I
Okay.
was
So
updating the Instagram just now. I
yes,
didn't know you have to update it
Ryan.
for the live.
It's
yes. All
okay.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ryan and Rizky, welcome to Miss Judith English Coach. This is
Mm,
Business Talk with Miss Judith. And
mm,
today I want to give you a context that in this platform we have three communities. The first one is our friends from the corporates and then business owners, small business owners,
Mm-hmm.
mm.
and our friends from the creative industries. So so
Awesome.
your presence here, yes, your presence here bring new wave to the community because we are talking something about healthy lifestyle. So colleagues, today I am collaborating with Kebun Rizki. Ibu Rizki is here. Rizki is one of my closest friends. She is not only my partner, but also my close friends. We always update each other, and she is my sister. And here we are with Ryan Dimitri. He is co-founder of Wholeplate.id, and he is going to talk about healthy meal plans. I mean, healthy daily meals, healthy daily meals with Wholeplate.id. All right. So this talk is going to be 1 hour, but I assure you, this 1 hour is not enough because you are going to listen to a lot of information. And not only that, you know, knowledge is one thing, but putting it into practice is another thing. So upon listening to this information, I'd like you to practice it right away. Okay, so our host today is Rizki from Kebun Rizki. She's going to have the conversation with Ryan, and I will be the moderator. We'll reset the room every 15 minutes. The floor is yours, Rizki.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Kak Siska, for an awesome introduction. And especially thank you to Ryan for being our guest speaker in our second IG Talk, ya, Kak. By the way,
Yes.
I think we would like to thank Panda Potan Situngkir, which is our common denominator, common 6-degree factor here. I know Kasiska from
Yeah.
my brother Ucok, and I know Ryan from my brother Ucok as well. So thank you, Ucok. The power of networking is awesome. And Ryan, we will explore about you and Wholeplate basically. Why? Because I think the topic is very relevant in pandemic, ya, Kak, ya. Because this pandemic feels like health is everything. Without health, we will suffer from COVID. And maybe not many people aware about what is healthy food, right? And now we will discuss it with the co-founder of Wholeplate that provide healthy meal plan, yeah, Ryan?
Yep.
So maybe could you please give us a brief explanation, first of all, before we talking about the Wholeplate, perhaps start from yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay. First of all, thanks for inviting me to this IG Live, Miss Judith and Bu Rizki. Basically, just to start with, I'm currently working as basically a professional in my family business now. And I used to work as a professional, as a consultant as well, a few years back. And I basically, I've been a professional all my life, and I wanted to, explore food and beverage, and I came across this idea where, we're living busy lives as a professional, as a working people, and we want to,
Yes.
like not spend like 30 minutes on GoFood searching for something to eat and end up with eating like ayam geprek or something, right? So basically, I wanted to find something that's basically, hassle-free, but also healthy as well at the same time. So me and my co-founders, we thought about this idea where we wanted to create something that's a bit hassle-free. You don't have to think about it. The food will just get delivered to your place, and also healthy. So basically, Wholeplate is like a meal plan, like what Miss Judith mentioned just now. Basically, it's like a meal plan catering for balanced meals. So what's in the meal is basically a good mix of proteins, vegetables, and good carbohydrates. Right? So that's basically our service now, and we're branching into like quick serve foods from Grab as well, Grab and Go food. So you can order Wholeplate from Grab as well now for people who don't really want to commit to like a long-term meal plan. So as an as a starting like a trial for Wholeplate, if you don't want a full commitment, you can basically order from Grab like one meal. But our main service is still the meal plan, basically. So we provide basically either 5, 10, or 20 meals. And that is delivered daily and cooked fresh from our kitchen, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And on top of that, we also work with a nutritionist to, go through our menus, basically. So they do the calorie count. They look at the macros for the meal, and basically they come up with this is the calories, this is the breakdown of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates that you get from eating this meal, and that's just, I guess, an added benefit for getting our service, basically. But in general, the premise is casually going into healthy food, because if you're someone that looks for something that's really healthy, very clean, we don't really provide that, but we're more for like the casual person that wants to get into healthy food and also have a busy schedule. So yeah, that's basically our service, basically.
Okay. Okay, Ryan. So basically, we get to know about you and the Wholeplate a glimpse. You're saying that you are professionals, but also trying to start up a food and beverage business with your friends, right? And maybe could you, what I get from the conversation before, your explanation about the Wholeplate is basically healthy meal catering plan, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Maybe could you describe more detail about what kind of service? So maybe in people in here not accustomed yet to your product or your service. Could you please give us in details? Perhaps me and Kak Siska would like to order Wholeplate later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
hopefully.
need it, Kak.
We talked about it. We talked about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so basically our service is, you can order either 5, 10, or 20 meals, and we send it to you basically daily via a delivery platform. And basically there are 3 goals for generally a customer who wants to order Wholeplate. One is lose weight. The other one is maintain, and the other one is gain muscle, which is basically gain weight.
Okay.
But yeah, so basically on these 3 goals, maintain is, as you know, it describes it. You're trying to maintain weight, but you're trying to eat a bit healthy. All the menus incorporate vegetables and grilled proteins, so nothing is fried. And I think the most we do is just basically pan fry with a bit of like olive oil or like salad oil. And basically the carbs would usually be either brown rice or sorry, is that my
I think your headset a little bit noisy. Yeah?
I don't hear any noise
You
at
don't
all.
hear? Do you hear
No.
noise, Ryan?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but it's okay.
You do too, right? Hi, Uchok. Uchok is here.
No.
Our 6 degrees. 6 degrees factor. Everybody knows the job, so
Yeah. Okay.
or maybe
Yeah.
maybe my headset. Coba
Your
try
headset?
ya.
Okay, it's better now.
It's bad. Maybe my headset. Real.
Yeah, still. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So just now I was in so at maintain weight. So yeah, basically what we do is yeah, when we cook the proteins, it's usually like never fried. It's usually like grilled or pan fried. And also the carbohydrates that we use is usually more complex carbs. So it's not like white rice, but it's either like brown rice, shirataki rice, or black rice. Yeah, so basically for maintain, it's something that you would want to generally eat healthy, but not, not focus on a certain goal like maintain or lose weight. So the one with losing weight is lower calories, basically. To simplify things, if you want to gain weight, you want to increase your calorie intake. If you want to lose weight, you want to lose your calorie intake, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, basically that's the three basic premise that we usually provide for generally all the customers. But usually sometimes some people come with like a request, oh, I have diabetes, or I'm suffering from a certain sickness, I cannot eat this. You can request to our admin to say that I need to reduce my sugar intake, so please don't give me any sugar. Or zero sugar, so we switch out the brown rice with like shirataki rice. Yeah, so generally it's in a way you can request for a certain addition, so it's a bit of a customized meal plan for you.
I see.
Yep.
Okay, I think there are people, there are colleagues already coming in.
Okay.
Let me read that they understand what we're talking about. First, good morning, colleagues. We are here to talk about healthy daily meals with Wholeplate, and here he is, Ryan Dimitri from Wholeplate. He was just telling and sharing us the background of Wholeplate. So this is really actually helping you if you're urbanites, you're so busy, and if you want healthy food, you can right away contact them because they're doing the portion. And if you have certain illness or you can let them know through their admin so that they're to cater the needs for you. And here she Ibu Rizki from Kebun Rizki. She is the owner of Everything Kale, one of her customers.
Thank you.
I drink my smoothie with kale every day.
Cheers.
Smoothie with me. All right. So I am Judith Ginting, known as Miss Judith. I have Judith Ginting Training Consulting, caring for business English program to people in the corporates, business owners, and also friends from the creative industry. So back to you. Okay.
Okay, it's already 15 minutes. That's it. Thank you. My goodness, time flies. Right? It's interesting when you say about casual healthy, and learn about 10, 5, 10, 20, yeah.
Yep.
Right? So it shows us that when we want to eat healthy, we have to be consistent.
Yep.
Not only one time eat and then that's it. But it must be but maybe Ryan, maybe there's a lot of people here who illiterate about healthy meal, right? Could you please tell us what we are going to talk about healthy movement, maybe most of us will very either or keto, healthy, or whatever. But maybe you could share us your insight about it.
I hear Ryan. I think there is a there's noise.
Yeah, I think noisy. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's okay.
there's noise interjecting, and can't hear it. Ryan's. Can you? Yeah, go
Ryan?
ahead, Ryan. I think the noise disappears. Yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
Okay. No, we cannot hear you.
Yeah, Ryan,
We
it's
cannot.
okay. Yeah, just sign off. Just sign off and come back again. That's just sign off and then come back again. I think there's something wrong with the internet connection.
I think so, Kak.
Yeah,
I heard noise.
yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah. Me
know
too.
whose devices has a problem here, right?
Yeah, that's
But you
okay,
can hear
Ryan.
us
Just
clear.
I can hear you clear. Cannot hear what you call this, Ryan.
Please exit and join lagi
He
ya.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so
Let's.
he actually when I was in one of the rooms in Clubhouse,
Mhm.
one of the speakers said because she was so busy, she
Mhm.
asked for home delivery
Mm.
for meals
Okay,
like this,
okay, we're
meals
back.
like this. So yeah, you're back. You're
Hi.
back. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Hi
sorry.
Yeah,
again.
go ahead.
Okay, sorry. The question was how do you describe healthy? Is that the question?
Yeah, maybe you could share us the insight what you mean by the healthy meal
Yeah, okay.
plan.
Okay. In general, a healthy meal basically incorporates more vegetables and fruits in your diet, um, and also less salt and less sugar in your intake. Because statistically, if you do that over the long term, I mean, most of the big diseases that affect people is either cardiovascular or diabetic. So if you
Mhm.
reduce
Yes.
those intake, then in the long term, you generally have the the chance you reduce the chance of getting those diseases basically. Yeah.
Agree.
So the premise of healthy eating is to reduce those unhealthy basically components in your diet. Eating less saturated fats, eating less salt, eating less sugar, incorporating more vegetables and fruits in your diet. And basically, that's the premise of our menu design. So when we take into account how we make our menu, it's first of all, it must also taste good because we're a food business, right? It
Mm.
must have
Yeah.
um, menus that are relevant to like basically our audience. So something like a Chipotle bowl but healthier, or like let's say like satay but healthier. Basically, that's our twist on it. But also, when we decide to make our menu, we have to look at the calorie values and also the ingredients in the food. We incorporate more, at least 2 or 3 to 4 vegetable dishes in one bowl. Um, we use complex carbohydrates because that's better for you, and that has basically it burns longer, so you don't need to keep eating again and again. Or we can switch it out for like shirataki rice, which is basically less sugar, right? And also grilled meats, or as at most pan fried. So no deep fried. So and also the oils that we use is generally either olive oil or um, basically salad oil. So it's healthier than like we don't just use any type of oil, right? So in that point we reduce the intake of like unwanted fats in your body, and that basically gets grouped into one bowl, basically, right?
I see.
Yeah, and that's basically the premise of our Mexican diet. It's really simple actually, but I think the hard thing about healthy eating and healthy living is basically the accountability of it, right? Um, like
Yes.
when you already ordered and food's coming every day, right? You'd have to eat it, right? You already spent money on it, and um, it's easy to like go off the track, and you can order something unhealthy or eat let's say snacks. But the hard thing about eating healthy is accountability. So at least if you have lunch, you'll eat one healthy meal a day. So that reduces about 30% of your unhealthy intake for the day, if you can't really
Exact.
control yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome. We
And if you
learned
do it,
something here.
if you do it over a long like run, then it's gonna. I guess it will help you over the very long term in improving your health in general. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome, Ryan.
Yeah.
So, um, what I learned from here is that the whole plate serve calculated how you say nutrisi, yeah?
Yeah.
Nutrition
Nutrition. Yeah.
in the food, and
Yeah.
you using nutritionists to calculate all the carbohydrates, protein, fats, and everything.
Yeah.
So basically, it's measured plan you eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a daily serve, daily delivered to your customer using 3 time frame, yeah, 5, 10, and 20. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the type of the menu is also could be accustomed to your preference. For example, for gain weight or maintain or losing weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Kak, I
Yeah.
think we have to be consistent eating
Yeah.
a certain kind of amount, and how you serve such kind of different goal, Ryan? Is it the different menu or the different size or how you cook?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So we basically take a very simple approach. Basically, most of the like how to like increase the portion size is basically what we do is we just adjust the portion size. So let's say if you want to lose weight, then we give you less carbohydrates, like more vegetables. If you want to maintain, then you have a more balanced meal, and if you want to gain, we basically offer you more protein to the meal. So basically, it's pretty simple when you want to like plan for those three goals. It's mainly portion sizing. Um, yeah, um, yeah, and proportion of food basically.
Okay.
So you eat less heavy calories from like meat and rice, and then you eat more vegetables because it makes you full like faster.
Wow, that's awesome.
I see.
Can I interject a little bit?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, yeah, Ryan, I am now so active in Clubhouse and I keep on hopping from one club to another.
Yeah.
And one of them is a club where business people gather. They talk about mental and physical health. And one of them was talking about meal prepping
Yeah.
and planning.
Yeah, yeah,
Why I want to interject it is because of this. You know what, Ryan? What you're doing now is awesome because people like her, she told everybody. She said she was focusing on the business and she didn't have so much time to prepare for her food. So she got the food delivered,
yeah,
like what you're doing right now.
yeah,
She got it delivered, and she had the plan. The plan. She had the meals planned for, say, for example, a week, a month, 3 months, six
yeah,
months, a year.
yeah.
And she said that she just put it, she just googled it, and she found several home deliveries specifically for healthy meal plans. So what I want to point here is, Ryan, if you can identify yourself as a business that caters to these needs, I am pretty sure that many business people,
Yes.
I am one of them,
Yeah, yeah,
will look into your business and be your customers. One of the reasons why we are not able to cater with your business is because of the location.
yeah,
Yes, that's true.
Geographical location also plays important part here
yeah,
because we are so far away. We are on the outskirt,
yeah.
and the delivery cost itself is more than
Expensive.
the
Yeah,
meal,
yeah,
right? Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, a while ago, I was thinking if ever Wholeplate is one of your branches in BSD,
We'll be the
probably the risky
customer.
customers.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Back to you. Back to
yeah.
you, Riz. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's a good
yes.
point.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I think this is the trend, ya Kak. People get busy and have a difficulty in prepare healthy food. Even though people is getting aware about
yeah,
health, especially in this COVID area, right? So Ryan,
yeah,
this is really awesome. At least we know that what definition of the healthy meal is the balance nutrition in the food and calculate it. For sure, we cannot calculate all the nutrition. Let the nutritionist doing it, right?
well,
That's
you
the
can do it.
serving. Why,
Well,
pardon?
you can do it if you like go to Google and search,
Oh,
but
I
it's a bit
see.
tiring.
Count it manually, yeah, but it
Yeah,
takes time.
yeah, it takes time. Takes time. Yeah,
Let's the expert doing it, right?
yeah,
Uh, right, this is really interesting, yeah, about your business over, I mean, like the business service and how
yeah.
you deliver. We wonder about the story behind the whole plate. Could you share us about the beginning of the beginning, why you create whole plate? Because in this pandemic, people trying to do business as well, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
maybe they don't know what to do, right? What idea and what
yeah,
fits to the market. Could you share us about your story with the whole plate?
yeah. Yeah. Basically, I think timeline-wise, this might be considered a pandemic business as well because I think it also
Yeah.
started. I think it started
Yes.
like a year ago, which is also already in the pandemic period, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, uh, like like we basically live like busy lives, right? And
Mhm.
we don't really have a lot of time to like decide on what food to eat. And if you go to like GoFood, right? If you look at, you don't know what to order, right? And then when you click like nearby, it's all like I am
Mhm.
ranked from 1 to 10. So uh,
Mhm.
I'm pretty like I'm not sure like what to order usually. So that's basically the idea where um, you we created like basically okay fine, if every day I spend so much time on finding what food to eat and then I end up ordering something unhealthy,
Yeah.
what would be a solution for that, right?
Yeah.
Basically coming off of that, we thought about okay maybe I would use something like this for myself, right? Healthy catering, a healthy catering meal plan with menu varieties that are interesting to eat and basically and also healthy, right? So that's basically the premise of how it started. Yeah, so it's home delivery or basically office delivery if you're still working at the office. And you basically just choose 5 days, like a meal plan, which is 5, 10, or 20 days. It's pretty flexible with our admin, so you can decide, let's say I want to do it from Monday to Friday, or Monday to Wednesday, and then next week I want to do it from Monday to Tuesday.
I
We can be
see.
flexible with the schedule. So basically, yeah, so that's the premise of the meal plan. So it's healthy meals delivered, so it's pretty hassle-free for you. You pay a fee and you get the convenience of not thinking about what to eat, but also
Yeah.
getting a healthy meal too.
Yeah.
Basically every day, basically. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Awesome.
true, Kak. Usually, I using like 5 to 10 minutes to browsing the GoFood while I order,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You're
It
right.
takes for busy people 10 minutes maybe means a lot in the break time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You're right.
That's interesting. The idea of your starting up the business, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's casualty, convenience, and also needed in the pandemic. Yeah.
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 Okay.
You're right.
And do you use also healthy, I mean organic veggies in your menu
Yeah.
ingredient?
Yeah. Actually, Rizki is one of my suppliers for healthy
Hi.
kale. Yeah. So
Thank you, Ryan.
yeah, yeah. It's. I mean, I guess like from most of the kale suppliers we look at, I mean, Buriski is the one that's guaranteed organic and they deliver it fresh, and you can really see the quality that's pretty good. Um, basically, we try to incorporate like as much organic ingredients as we can because like regular vegetables usually have like pesticide, and if it's not cleaned properly, then you might eat some of the pesticide, and that's not healthy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Um,
right. That's right.
Yes.
I agree.
yeah. Although like there are some nuances of like organic, which is like maybe it's more expensive, right?
Mm.
But yeah, but I think it's probably worth it because when you eat healthier organic food over the long run, it sort of compounds, and good habits compound to like good results, which are big in the future, right? So
Exactly.
yeah, I do agree the use of organic food is very important because of this basically. When you add a bit of good things in your body over time, it will have big results, right?
Yeah. I agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I want to
agree.
reset the room again
Thank you.
because people are coming
Please.
in. People are coming in, and one of them is a faculty of a
Oh,
university, and she is my not only my friend but also one of my relatives. She's here now
okay.
watching us. So,
Hi.
colleagues, thank you so much for joining us. I am Judith Ginting, known as Miss Judith. And this is my platform. I am now collaborating with Kebun Rizki. Ibu Rizki is down there on the left. And here it is Ryan Dimitri from Wholeplate ID. We are now discussing about healthy daily meals with Wholeplate. We've been talking so much about the background and the very beginning of Wholeplate. And this startup is amazing because it is catering to the needs of the urbanites with healthy planned meals. And not only that, it is actually educating, I think, Ryan.
Yeah.
We are educating people as to what healthy lifestyle is all about. I am taking notes. Can you see?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm taking notes because this is important. This is important. Okay, back
Yeah.
to you, Ki.
Okay, Kak. So we already 30 minutes, yeah.
We are
Uh,
already.
okay. Thank you, Ryan. Maybe I can explain a little bit why organic is important for the healthy as well. Because people saying like you are what you eat, right? So basically, we demand it to know what we eat. And these days, quality food is really expensive, right? Can I share my experience to you about my business doing the organic farms? Why organic? Because I do believe that the organic farming is not healthy for the body, but for the environment and nature as well.
Yes.
And in organic farming, we using all natural ingredients, not chemical. For example, we're using compost or manure for the fertilizer, and also using herbs to kill the bugs or pests, not chemical. Why? Because what we give to the plant, it resides in the plant as well. So the
Mm.
residual of what we give to the plant is gonna be indirectly we eat also. So that's the highlight or the importance of why organic veggie is extremely health. And based on my experience, the the harvest itself, the product itself, is also looks different from the non-organic things. Yeah, for example, the the leaves is thicker and dense and strong and also tastier for some people of a feedback of my customer. But yes, it is hard to do. It is difficult to do because we're trying to do it natural. And when you let things grow natural, you cannot control it so much, right? And we using all using from nature to nature, and the how you say it, like the cycles of the ecosystem keep intact. That's my primary mission, to
Yeah.
maintain the ecosystem and also preserve the nature. And the healthy veggie is just the bonus. It's just the product. It's just like a definite uh, product. So thank you, Ryan, for the whole plate using my gel. Yes, and
Yeah.
Kak Siska. And I'm glad that most of my customers are happy with the product. The product, you
Yeah.
cannot fool. I agree with Ryan about accountability, Kak.
Hmm.
Like Ryan saying that they count the calories and nutrition based on nutritionist, right? Yeah, then you preserve as it is to the customer, Ryan. You don't
Hmm.
make it up. Like you using
Yeah.
Hmm.
different menu and this is the calorie. No, no. So that's also that's also happened to the organic veggies. The product will tell itself,
Yeah.
right?
You're right.
Maybe
You're right.
yeah. So that's the highest value we can deliver, a safety and healthy veggies to the customer. So maybe that's the a little bit intersection. But Ryan, I also wonder, do you serve also a meal plan for sick people, let's say a cancer or diabetic, right?
Yep. Usually, for people who have like special requests, somebody who has diabetes will tell us that they have diabetes and they don't want sugar, um,
Mm-hmm.
and we can adjust for those type of conditions. Usually, what a person does is they just contact our admin, and then they will tell our kitchen staff to make sure that
Mm-hmm.
the food that they order will have less of that specific, ingredient, which is like, let's say, if you're diabetes, you want less sugar.
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want sugar at all, you can replace your, let's say, rice with shirataki rice, which has like 0 calories, no sugar at all, right?
I see.
For cancer, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but usually it's somebody who has cancer usually doesn't want like red meat. They would like request for like, let's say, fish or vegetables. That's what we do for like usually people who have cancer. Yeah, usually it's usually on those requests basically. Other requests would be like, if somebody doesn't want to eat this type of vegetable, can you switch it out with another vegetable, like your kale?
Yeah.
Somebody would want to request
Yes,
that.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. For sick people, usually the customer will request from themselves. We're not at this stage where we're that specific to like each type of sickness yet. Although we're learning from customer requests, so next time somebody else has cancer or diabetes, we'll tell them. Usually, like people who have that will eat this. Yeah, it's something like that.
I see. I
Yeah,
see. So you use so basically your mainstream business is like a casual healthy meal plan, yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah,
for those who is in the treatment, maybe you
yeah,
can also elaborate, yeah,
yeah,
to the serve. Awesome, awesome. Yeah,
Awesome,
because
awesome.
because on my experience, those treatment people like cancer, the best treatment is healthy food.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
Yeah,
mm,
it plays part in the medication, not only the pills, but also what you eat.
mhm,
So hopefully your business can also accommodate such needy right needs.
yeah.
So yeah, maybe a lot of people get help and business grow also. So by the way, Ryan, I wonder, do you wonder, Kak, could you give us info about, for example, your menu, Ryan? We feel starving already. You say like your menu is hype or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Not boring.
yeah,
Could you tell us what is your menu?
yeah, sure. Basically, when we design our menu, we basically look at the big categories, which are either Western food, Asian
Mm.
Asian food, or like Indonesian. Um, because usually people are familiar with Indonesian food, and then they want the Indonesian dishes, so we always want to include that in our basically every week at least. There's going to be one or two Indonesian dishes. And then the
Mm-hmm.
other three would be either a mix of Western or Asian dishes, right? Um, so yeah, for the menu, we also tried to think of what are the not boring dishes that everyone eats. Usually, usually, usually the other catering companies will just cook a lot of very simple
Mm-hmm.
Indonesian dishes with like very general
Yes. Yes.
menu, and it gets boring really fast, right? I think that's one thing
Mm-hmm.
that I realized about healthy catering. It's very boring. It's very tasteless, and
mm.
um,
Mm.
you get bored after a week basically. So
Yeah.
we really emphasize on variety right now. We do emphasize on variety, um, and the menu items are usually something that are interesting to talk about and interesting to like like to eat actually. Like let's say for example, some of our Western dishes are like the Greek chicken bowl. So
Mm-hmm.
you got like Greek grilled chicken um, with like tzatziki, which is like a white yogurt sauce with a bit of
Wow.
cucumber. And then we've got the African chicken, which is actually a French dish. It's like basically it's a tomato-based puree sauce on the chicken grilled.
Oh
Um,
dear.
yeah, it's we
I'm
try
already
to
starving now.
make as good of a menu as we can. Um, and then another thing that we really like is, if you go to America, there's like Chipotle. There's a bowl
Uh-huh.
where you eat Mexican food. Like basically, it's a naked
Mm-hmm.
burrito, and we also have that dish.
Mm-hmm.
Our chef is really good at making or recreating like those type of dishes. So um, basically, we recreate that, but in a healthier version, the Mexican bowl, like a chipotle chicken, grilled chicken, with baked beans and brown rice. Yeah,
Wow.
Awesome.
yeah,
Awesome.
Ryan, you really tempting us to try your menu now. It's not fair because you're not available at BSD now,
yeah,
right? But
yeah.
Kasiska, maybe we should go to the Jakarta and try the menu, right?
I
Well,
think so.
Later.
I think about it.
I guess logistics is a very big issue for food delivery because we can't really reach
Yeah,
people who live far away, right? So we're also thinking of making like those vacuum packed meals. So
I
we try to.
I
see.
see.
So
Yeah,
one
you're right.
delivery could basically get you like 5 meals at a time, so it reduces your delivery cost. But you'd have to like
Mm-hmm.
reheat it later on, so it's a bit of a hassle. But I guess
Mm-hmm.
it's a good hassle
It's
for
all.
Yeah,
incorporating healthier foods basically to your
yeah,
diet.
yeah.
Um,
You're right.
Okay.
yeah.
You're
Okay,
right.
Ryan, yeah, maybe I'm a little bit slow here, but for example, I'm a stranger, right? And I want to order whole plate.
Yeah.
So I can arrange my menu for the
But
package. Is that correct?
no,
Like,
usually,
oh, you
yeah,
already put it in.
yeah. So what we do is we upload a weekly menu that is basically changing every week.
Mm,
Um, so
okay.
it's also added convenience for you that we basically push out like a menu, and then you
Mm-hmm.
just decide, oh, this week's menu looks good, and I want to order the 5 meals for this week.
I
And then all you have to
see.
do is just click on it from on Instagram, contact the admin to order.
I see.
Or alternatively, you can also basically click the Grab food link to order like one meal if you want to try it out first.
Okay.
But
Okay.
the Grab food menu is limited to a certain selection of menu. If you want to get the
Mm-hmm.
full service, you usually order from the meal plan basically, and how you order
Okay.
is through WhatsApp right now, so you can just contact our admin to log in and order. Yeah,
Hmm.
So simple, yeah.
yeah,
So
it's pretty
healthy
simple.
food is on your finger only.
Yeah, that's
Order
right.
and
Yeah,
it
That's
came.
right. That's right.
yeah.
Okay, before we
Yeah.
continue, I want to reset again the room. And
Oh, already
well,
45?
yes, yes, welcome to those colleagues. Welcome to our conversation. Three of us are talking about healthy daily meals with whole plate. You can see the guy, the handsome guy on
The,
the right
the most handsome
the
in this
most
room.
handsome in this room. That's Ryan Dimitri from Wholeplate. And then on my left is Ibu Rizki from Kebun Rizki. I myself is Judith Ginting, known as Miss Judith. And this is a platform where I educate Indonesian professionals how to communicate in English. And today we are talking about how to have your meal plans, I mean, your healthy meal plans, and you can have it catered by Whole Plate. And if you want to know more about this, you can replay our conversation. And not only that, please send a DM to Whole Plate for your menu,
Yeah.
or just go to their website. Uh,
Yeah, to the
Actually,
Instagram page.
myself,
Yeah,
an Instagram
yeah.
page,
There's like
Instagram
links.
page. And you can send them a DM there. Not only that, Rizky and I are actually drooling right now because we
Yeah,
want to eat the food like Chipotle and
Yeah.
exactly.
and
Ryan, you're
everything
bad.
around.
You make
Yeah,
us starving.
yes. So keep back to you.
Okay, thank you, Kasiska. Ryan, I think your business is awesome. Yeah, and I'm very honored we can collaborate for
Yeah.
Kebun Rizki to provide kale organic to your business.
Yeah.
And maybe I can get the idea now about, first of all, being healthy is taking effort, right? And
Yeah.
consistency. And Wholeplate willing to help people who wants to get the healthy menu, right?
Yeah.
Minimum 5 days lah, or
Yeah.
yeah, to start. You cannot start less than 5 days.
Yeah.
So if you want to start eating healthy food, maybe whole pet would help to enable getting the goal, right?
Yeah.
And Ryan, maybe I'm afraid we're not enough time
Yeah.
to discuss anything more.
Yeah.
Maybe I would like to talk about the challenges you face during this COVID uh, pandemic era, right? Especially we entering the PPKM darurat now. Is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
impact your business, or
Yeah.
maybe what your strategy of maintain the sustainability of the business? Could you share us, right?
Yeah. Um, I guess for the current situation where we have lockdowns, um, what affected us would be probably all the office people who do not come to work
Hmm.
anymore. So now they all
Yes.
work. They all work from home, right? And usually they don't really live near the CBD area. Our kitchen is located in
Okay.
Senopati, so
Mm.
that's very close to FJBC and like all the other main office areas. So it makes our delivery cost really low, right? When we're sending to those areas. So now when everyone goes back to like let's say BSD or like Tangerang or Bekasi, where they actually live, it becomes very like not really accessible for our delivery to be delivered like daily to our customers. So right now we do have a bit of a drop in sales because um, we only can really serve like the radius of delivery cost that makes sense. So right now, what we also would are doing is that we're expanding our options basically to grab food. So more people can actually get introduced to the brand with a lower commitment. Um,
Okay.
and basically, we offer like a bit of a menu, a limited selected menu items on Grab.
Hmm.
Because the full service is actually when we do the meal service, and we're
Okay.
also developing basically like pre-packaged food, so we can deliver, let's say,
Hmm.
5 meals or 10 at one go, so it reduces your delivery cost basically. Um, yeah, so those are some of the things that we're trying to do for this current PPKM
Hmm.
lockdown period. But I do believe that more and more people. It's been like 1 year, right? And I know that
Yeah.
everyone probably has a maid or like a helper in their house, and they can get food from them. But it's been a 1 year, so you're probably bored with it, and you want to try other options.
Mm. Mm.
Um, so I guess in that way, we still can get customers during this period.
I see.
Yeah,
So, for sure, pandemic impact your business for
yeah,
sure,
yeah,
right? But it doesn't turn you off. Like you make creativity, how to strive even in the pandemic
yeah, yeah,
era, right?
Yeah.
Maybe this is also could encourage others whose business also get impact by the COVID, and
Yeah.
we hope we can sustain the business, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a good business, Kak. It's
Mm,
giving value to people that really
it
need it, right?
is. It is.
Right.
It is.
So you mentioned about the vacuum meal plan, right?
Yeah.
For the rural area. Is that already available or still in
No,
the?
it's not available yet. Um,
Because we want to make a pre-order
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, we're developing that right now. The packaging and everything right now. So
I see.
so I guess if somebody wants to order now, you can sort of order from Grab. That's the lowest thing you can do for Wholeplate, basically. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yes.
So, Kate,
Yeah.
it's already 1 hour already.
Ah.
It's already an
Oh,
hour.
I already
Yes.
spill out every questions, Ryan. Thank you. You're giving a
Yeah.
very thorough and detailed explanation.
Yeah.
I'm very happy and satisfied with your uh, talks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I I actually have a lot of questions. The thing is,
Mm.
probably we have to discuss this. I'm not sure whether we need to do it just the three of us or we do it live. Not sure.
Yeah.
because because everything that Ryan said a while ago, it entails to a lot of things that
Yeah.
we need to understand. And the more you listen to it, the more interesting it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is a talk that cannot be contained in just 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And
Awesome, Ryan. Awesome.
yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Because in terms of business, we can also talk about it, not only from the healthy side,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
also, yeah, from business side, we can talk about it, right? Especially with
Mm.
startup. Ryan,
Mm.
I am always, almost every day, I join a startup group
Yeah.
in Clubhouse. This is
Right.
the beauty. This is the beauty of technology
Right.
that
Right.
you're able to connect with anyone around the world
Yeah.
with just
Mhm.
a click away, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Yes.
attend this clubhouse. I mean, this room, and this club is full of founders
Okay. Cool.
from different startups.
Right.
And whenever you are there, you can connect with them and understand. Not only that, I also attend a club with angel investors and VZs.
Okay.
And
Nice.
everything they're discussing, it's mind blowing. You will
Mhm.
be flabbergasted. Yeah.
Right. Cool.
That is why, yeah. That is why I think discussion like this is important. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Very.
thankful that you're here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am grateful myself because this platform has already been a place where people with different background come into the conversation and share the experiences. Not only that, because establishments, I believe, come from different reasons. And you told us a while ago, efficiency is one of them. That we scroll our what you call this, our
Gadget.
handphone, right? Our
Right.
cell
Yeah.
phone,
Spend too
and
much
then
time.
we haven't found any meal that is healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you give now is a solution to that,
Yeah.
and many people have to know about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the more we discuss it, the more aware people are.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what we need. That's
Yes.
what we need.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Ryan, and
Yeah.
thank you also, because
Yeah.
it's like this. I believe that when we gather,
Mhm. Mhm.
words spread out,
Yeah.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
right? Words spread out because our ideas come into one place. This is an oasis. This is an oasis of ideas and experiences. And we come from different businesses, actually. We have
Yeah.
different backgrounds, right? But then we are here because we talk about healthy food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Healthy food and healthy lifestyle. I can talk more about it. I can, I think
Yeah.
1 hour cannot
Yeah.
contain this, right? So thank you so much, Ryan, and also Kit. Thank you so much
Thank
because
you.
it's like this. Three of us, we are here because of the kale from Kebun Rizki,
Yeah.
Thank
Right.
you. Thank
right?
you. And Uchok, my brother, who connect us
Yeah.
or who connecting
And
us.
yes,
Yeah.
and Uchok. Ryan
There you go.
Uchok
And
is my batch, and
right.
he is the friend of my husband,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
right? And Rizki is his sister, and I
Yeah.
became their friends. Actually, they are my husband's friends,
Yeah.
and because I got to know Uchok, then I got to know Rizki as well.
Right. Right.
So here
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah. Yeah. Uchok is
We
my
That,
are.
uncle's good friend. Uchok is also
Yeah.
my
yeah.
uncle's good friend. They went to university together.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. I see. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, what a small world.
Yeah.
What a
Such a
small
small world.
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your Hector, yeah,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
uncle is
Yeah.
Uchok's friend.
Yeah.
So
They're really good
Oh,
can you see
friends.
the great, yeah, very good friend, very
Yeah.
good friends.
Yeah.
Thank you,
wow.
Uchok and Hector,
Yes.
for introducing, for connecting us. The
Yeah.
power of
Yeah.
6 degrees, Kak.
6 degrees separation. Oh, thank you, Uchok. And thank you, Hector. I haven't known you yet,
Yeah.
but thank you so much because of
They're
you,
awesome and
Ryan is.
crazy people, actually.
I think one of these days I should
Yeah.
meet Hector too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I
Yeah.
should.
He is
Yeah.
really awesome guy.
Yeah.
Very
Sure.
kind.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
This is awesome. So
And he
thank
is
you so.
a good business. He is a good business man. Maybe if you want to talk about entrepreneur in the
Yeah.
plastic industry, you
Yeah.
can invite or ask Hector to talk.
Look
Yeah.
forward to meet him.
Yes.
Look forward to meet him.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This is an awesome talk. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ki, and
Thank you.
thank you to
Thank you.
Ryan.
Right.
Yes, and thank you, colleagues. Thank you for making your time to listen to us. Our colleagues coming from New Zealand a while ago. One of my
Mhm.
friends came here and she watches. Also from all over the world. Thank you so much. Some of them came from India and Pakistan.
Hi.
Wow. Hi.
So, and this wraps up our conversation today. Hopefully, colleagues, you can practice what you listen from our conversation. Send a DM to Ryan, Wholeplate, wholeplate.id, at wholeplate.id if you're Indonesian and you want to have healthy meals throughout 5 days or perhaps 1 month,
Yeah.
do DM him right now and contact their admin. That means you hold yourself accountable. Not only that, DM also Kebun Rizki because you are going to have fresh kale every day. I drink my smoothie with that.
Yeah.
And I am benefited so much, so much. You
Thank
can
you.
you can go to their respective Instagram, Wholeplate and also Kebun Rizki, and do DM them. Okay, so I am Judith
Okay.
Ginting. Thank you so much for being with us in this
Right. Thank
business
you all.
Thank you.
talk with Miss Judith. Yes, thank you, Ryan, and thank you, Rizky, too. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye. Have a great
Bye.
Bye.
day.
Thank you.
Bye.